Hi, I'm Dr. Gabriela Martinez Sainz. I am the director of the MSc in Education, Children and Youth at UCD School of Education. The Master's is an interdisciplinary program in which you will learn about the intersection between education, child development, and youth studies. You will learn about research, policies, and practices that affect children's lives, children's experiences, and especially you will learn about how children experience school, children experience their own learning, and all the different complex issues around this. The Masters will give you a very strong and solid base on research, as well as a very broad view of childhood and youth studies. So who will be interested in this program? Well, anyone who has a desire to work in the field of childhood and youth development, those interested working in NGOs or civil society addressing the needs of children and young people in Ireland and beyond, would definitely benefit from the wide array of modules and capacity building activities that we have during and throughout the Masters. We can also provide with very strong and solid foundation if you're interested in going in research and think of a career that looks at more advanced research on education, childhood, and young people. UCD is a fantastic place to learn about how children experience their childhood, how young people develop into adulthood, and the role education plays in those processes. We are a very active, research active school of education with big projects aiming to understand children's life experiences of a school, of education, of their development overall. So you will be benefiting from the expertise and the high quality research that is conducted at the School of Education. And UCD is a unique place for you to embark in these studies because you will benefit, yes, from the staff, but also from the very amazing cohort of students that we have joining the program every year from very different backgrounds. So far we have students coming already from NGOs and civil society working directly with children. We have students working in education and who have professional experience in education. And those lived experiences of our students also benefit the classroom and benefit the experience overall of our new cohorts of students going into this program. Some of the modules that we have in the MSc Education, Children and Youth include children's rights and participation, equality, social justice in children's learning, youth and well-being, language, diversity and inclusion in the classroom, psychology. We also have global development education, policy analysis, and history of childhoods. So you will have this interdisciplinary option of modules for you to develop a deeper understanding of what childhood is, how young people develop into adulthood, and what education has to say in those processes. Some of the career options that might open for you if you study an MSc in Education, Children and Youth are not only further research. If you decide to go to a PhD program after the MSc, you will be well equipped with research skills and the capacity to join a doctorate program. But you can also have other professional alternatives in civil society and NGOs, particularly important NGOs looking for professionals that have not only the knowledge around childhood and young people, but also that have the skills to develop high quality research. That's an area where you will be able to work. The education sector will also be a career path available for our students once they graduate, and anything related to child development and young people support, it's also a pathway that you might be interested in pursuing once you have the knowledge and skills that these masters will provide.